We got to talk about the biggest fall off in the scene this century. These guys were legitimately primed to have it all. Like, especially Jared Leto himself, he was the man. 30 Seconds to Mars had an absolute chokehold in the scene in the mid 2000s. This dude was a fucking movie star. See, Jared Leto didn't start out as the front man of 30 Seconds to Mars. He started acting in the 90s in his 20s. He got his start in My So-Called Life. When he went to set out to start the band, he didn't want his acting to be a factor in the promotion or the success of the band. So 30 Seconds to Mars worked extra hard even though they didn't have to. They formed out in Cali in 96 and they didn't release their self-titled album until 2002. This was one of my favorite albums in high school and got me to be like, holy shit, who are these guys? Then when we all found out it was the crazy guy from Requiem, we were like, whoa. Right after that, they legitimately took over the scene. It's hard to top 2005's A Beautiful Lie. Like, these dudes were on top. The cinematics, the songwriting, everything about this band. I just listened to this album again today and I personally think it's still a no-skip album. The back half may be a little weak, but what do you expect? They didn't one-up themselves, but this was a fantastic album too. Kings and Queens, the self-titled song, but I think I know where the downfall began. Speculation that their guitarist, Tomo, wasn't as involved in this album, like the writing and the style. And as much as I like some of these tracks, like Walk on Water, this is where people started to be like, especially when Homeboy started showing up like this. At the acting that we got from Jared Leto, it wasn't that like early 2000s charm and great acting that he had. So you take these new albums with a new direction, you know, Tomo leaving the group and Jared Leto being Jared Leto, and we have the downfall of one of the greatest bands in the scene. I don't know what they look like today, but you have to agree it'd be a far departure from what we currently have. There's rumors that he's like leading some group of people somewhere on a piece of land, but you know what that sounds like. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation and where they could have been.